In the name of International News Media, this is your host, Awi Bayari, welcoming you to Public Affairs and our special segment on music. Our guest is Juliet Posadas, who is a professor of music and voice and also a multi-awarded concert artist and a performer. Juliet, you are so gifted. You are so blessed to have the gift in music and voice. You perform, you play the piano, and you can also teach many students to pursue their gifts. Now, to have a good voice is also a special gift, and you have that. What do you tell those people watching you today how to maximize their gift in voice? Do they have to learn the piano first and then you teach them voice
Yes.
afterwards? I see.
As I always say, learn the basic piano first before going to voice lessons because
Mm-hmm.
it's very important. It's
I
very
see.
important
So it's really very useful to know how to play the piano and to sing.
to learn any other instrument.
I see, because our voice is also a special instrument, correct?
Yeah, it's also an instrument.
Yes. Now, for those people who are learning, so if it's a beginner, that means an individual who is already singing a lot of pop songs, has been singing, in gatherings, must learn as a beginner in piano.
Yes, I think it's necessary for him or her to study piano.
So when a student enrolls in your school, you don't teach them voice yet. First is the piano, and at a later date is when you teach them some tips on how to use their voice.
Yes, that's right.
What happens if there's a performer and has been performing regularly, would like to improve their voices, does not play the piano, but would like you to only teach them how to better make use of their voice?
Okay, I vocalize them only. I vocalize them.
I see.
I'm not going to teach them notes, but I vocalize them because they're already performing, right?
Yes.
Just to enhance the voice quality,
Mm-hmm.
I just teach them vocalization.
I see. What is important for those singers watching you today to recognize? How do you develop a good singing voice?
Okay. Number one again is how to use your diaphragm.
Mm-hmm.
Number one.
How do you use your diaphragm, Juliet? You
Use the
breathe.
diaphragmic system,
Mm-hmm.
and then
You mean the breathe in and breathe out?
breathe out. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you should know the correct way of projecting your voice. That's all.
How do you project your voice?
Just learning the technique of the diaphragmic breathing, and then
Mm-hmm.
if you know the way to use your diaphragm, if you know the way to use your diaphragm, you can apply that already when you sing.
Mm-hmm. How would you rate a good singer? In other words, what do you look for? And you say, that is a good singer.
Good singer, first, I look at, I see the voice quality. I should know the voice quality.
Yes.
And the second most important thing is the timing. Her timing.
That's right. The
Yeah.
tempo.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And of course,
Voice quality
yes.
and tempo.
And of course, does it count in performance, of course, how they express themselves? Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. What is the voice quality? Tell us about,
the
yes.
story in a song.
Right. What is the voice quality? How would you define that?
Voice quality is a soprano, clean
Mhm.
voice. I mean, very clear voice and mellow. No, not really mellow. Nice to hear.
Mm-hmm.
it's very pleasant to hear. That's the voice quality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even if it's high, even if it's high, excuse me, even with the high tone,
Mm-hmm.
your ears are still, it will still come very pleasant in your ears.
Mm-hmm. What about
The
tempo?
voice. Tempo, yeah, you, they have to have the rhythm.
Yes. And what is that?
Not just singing praise after measure. There is that you measure it. I mean, there is a measurement when to sing and when not to sing.
That's right.
Because if you don't count, that means you're not singing. And then if you're out of tune, please don't sing.
Juliet, is it important to sing with music accompaniment, or is it better to hear? Is it like, you can judge better when a person sings a cappella?
You can get it by both a cappella or singing with accompaniment. But of course, the singers like an accompaniment better because they can follow
Uh-huh.
follow the song better. Yeah.
And so that is
Can
important, right? If they're able to really, like, if they
Yeah, they have
really,
the
yes,
support of their
that's right.
companies.
Because you have to know when
Yeah.
you have to come in and to come out, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm teaching solfeggio because
Wow,
you learn the value of the notes and
that's right.
when to come in and when to stop.
That's right. Yes. I wonder, perhaps when you are in gatherings and then people, you know how people start singing, you immediately,
Mhm.
maybe you smile inside and say, that is not a good singer and that is a good singer. You're able
Yeah,
to know
that's right.
immediately. That's right. We're talking to Juliet Posadas, an expert in the field of voice and music, and we'll be back for more on International News Media Music segment Public Affairs.